All right, exercise. Todd has 250% more video games than Jalen. Todd has 56 video games in his collection. He gives Jalen 8 of his games. How many video games did Todd and Jalen have in the beginning, and how many do they have now? All right, so let's draw a picture to help us visualize what's going on. So I'll go ahead and draw my line. Let's split it up. We can put Todd on the top line and Jalen on the bottom line. And if you want to switch those, you can. It doesn't have to be exact, just as long as you have one bar for one kiddo and one bar for the other. All right, so let's go up here. It says Todd has 250% more video games. So that means Jalen is our whole. And if we add our 100% to that, it means Todd has 350% of Jalen's. So we're going to make Todd's collection here be 350%. And then Jalen only has he's our whole, so 100%. We'll say maybe about right there. All right, so let's see what we can break this up into. If I'm counting, looking at 100 and 350, you could do 10s, you could do 25s, you could do 50s. I'm going to do 50s because then I don't have to draw as many lines. So here would be 50%, 100, 150, 200, 250, and 300. All right, so let's do some figuring here. Oh, we missed one more thing. Todd has 56 video games. So Todd's entire line is equal to 56 games. Okay, so now let's do some figuring. If we look at Todd's line, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. And those 7 boxes equal 56 games. How would we figure out what one box would equal? So to get from 7 to 1, we would divide by 7. So let's do the same thing to our games. We're going to divide by 7. So when we do 56 divided by 7, we get 8 games. So each one of our boxes is equal to 8 games. So if we look at Jalen's, Jalen has 2 boxes. So Jalen has 2 boxes. We know one box is 8 games. So 2 boxes. 1 times 2 is 2. 8 times 2 would be 16 games. All right, so to start, we know that Todd has 56 games. That was the information they gave us in the problem. And we figured out that Jalen has 16 games. So then in the problem it says Todd gives Jalen 8 of his games. So after he gives them his games, let's see how many he has left. So now Todd he started with 56 and he's giving 8 away, so that leaves him with 48 games. And then Jalen has his 16 plus the 8 that Todd gave him, which would equal 24 games.